What's going on YouTube? Tass here, bringing you the best formations in FIFA 19. Now let me move this mic a little bit closer, right? Before we hop into the ins and outs, the details, because I don't speak to you in a normal way, right? That might seem a bit weird, but what I mean is I speak in detail. I'm not like some of these other guys, right? I'm going to give you details. There's a reason, guys, right? Factor this in. There's a reason why this video is coming out this late. I've grinded this game out. A lot of people have actually played a lot more than me, but just mentally, from a thinking perspective, this game out to give you guys the best formations of the game. I didn't bring this video to you 1 week into the game. I'm here after, what, a solid 2 months of playing this game? I'm giving you close to doctorate information here. I'm as a professional as a doctor in this situation, due to having done it for a while now. So you can take my word for it and you can run it to the bank. However, before we do hop into it, each formation depends on your playstyle. So if you use one of these formations in this video and you don't like it, that does not mean the formation sucks, right? What it means is your playstyle, which I don't know what that is because everybody plays a different type of playstyle, does not fit that formation, but I am very sure one of these 5 formations is for you. And whatever amount of wins you get in Weekend League, which is FUT Champions obviously, with your friends, let's say your friends are smashing you at school or something, right? You're going to start slapping them. You're going to start slapping them. Just listen. Just listen to what I've got to say. But anyway, before we hop into it, I'm off to Romania for the first EA major of FIFA 19. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully I can come back with a trophy like I did in FIFA 17. But obviously there's a long way to go. A lot of great players to beat if I do want to make that dream into a reality. But we've done it once before, so why not again? But anyway, just wanted to show you guys. This is what I'll be rocking. I thought it was pretty hot. This is the shirt that I'll be rocking at the event. And oh my god, this is the best part. Number, I mean, you see that, right? That number right there is the best number in history of mathematics. Straight facts I'm hitting you with. But anyway, just wanted to show you that, and might be able to give away a couple of these. You can actually buy them. I guess I'll put a link to them in the description, but I think I'm going to give some away. So what do you guys think about that? If you do think that's a cool idea, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, do something. Let me know. Yeah, Tass, I'd love one of them shirts. Yeah. Smells good, haven't worn it yet, that's why. But yeah, anyway, let's hop into the video because that's what we're here for. Let's stop. It's what I do. I procrastinate a lot. I believe that's the word. Hang on, I've got a DM. What have I just seen Castro do? How did I not see that ever? Yeah, Harry's done. Castro discarded Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. Anyway, right, let's hop into this video. Top 5 formations in FIFA 19. Right, here we go. Number 5, Vámonos, as the Spaniards would say. 4-2-2, right? Not only am I bringing you the formations, we're bringing you the instructions along with the formation. We're not going to bring you the custom tactics. That'll be in a separate video. My personal favorite custom tactics in attacking, in keeping the ball, in seeing the game out, etc, etc. That's not part of this video, but instructions for the formations will be part of the formation. So, 4-2-2. I'll be honest with you. It's not for me. Right? That's me, but that's the thing. If something's not for me, doesn't mean it's not for you. Doesn't mean it's not for another pro player. There's some pro players that use this formation and incredible pro players with it. Now, if I use it, it's personally not for me. On paper, it actually looks like something that would be for me, if I'm being completely honest with you, just moving the mic a little bit closer. But in-game, it just hasn't felt it. However, see, I'm not closed-minded. Just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean I close the book. It doesn't work for me, but I'm watching. Is it working for others? Is it working for my opponents? Hang on a sec, they're causing me issues. And what's the greatness about this formation? What kind of playstyle fits this? Lads? Lasses? Lasses is a northern term, isn't it? I'm not from the north, I don't know why I've just said that. But anyway, ladies. If you're playing a bit of a direct style, you regain possession with your centre-back and you want to go RBA centre-mid, RBA striker, get the cam involved, bam, 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 bim, bam, bosh, dosh, losh, kosh, right? Use this. Simple as that. So that better be your playstyle. In my opinion, if you're a supreme possession player, you'll probably come to the same conclusion as I do. It's just not for me. But anyway, let's hop into the instructions. I'm not going to spend too much on it because it's not my formation, so I don't really have like an incredible amount to say, but that would be the playstyle I'd be talking about. Ignore the tactics, they're just default. Anyway, so both strikers, we want them. This is we're playing direct football here, right? We want the strikers to go, we want them to stay forward, we want them to be goal hangers, if we're being honest with you. Don't help the defense out. Cams, leave them as default, because if we ask the cams, guys, to stay forward, hypothetically, I mean, you're going to be defending with your 2 centre mids and 4 defenders, and you might as well be playing 4-2-4. So what's the point in me saying go 4-2-2? If they're going to stay forward as well and they don't defend, I mean, you might as well go 4-2-4 in my opinion. So we keep the cams as they are, personal opinion. And then for me, I have my CDMs with the cut passing lanes. A lot of people have it on balanced defense, this one. It's up for debate. It's a debate. It's up for debate. I personally use cut passing lanes. But yeah, stay back while attacking for sure on your 2 CDMs and your fullbacks. Have them stay back, otherwise, Jesus Christ, I think you'll be conceding quite a few goals on this formation. But yeah, that is the 4-2-2-2-2-2. But we move on, because that, for me, it wouldn't be my personal recommendation, but guess why it's in the top 5? Because I understand its greatness. I understand that great things can be done with that formation. So we have it in 5th place. Moving on, right? Don't know why that should be at the bottom, because that's my real team. But anyway, we'll move over to number 4, Cuatro, as the Spaniards would say. That's Spanish, right? I hope so. Anyway, the narrow. This can be either the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow or the 4-3-1-2. Now, personally, I've just put 4-3-1-2 because of my personal preference. I've won a LAN event with this. Okay, is that enough to persuade you guys? I've won a major championship with this formation on FIFA 17. So that's where the but comes in, because it's like, whoa, why aren't you using it now? I'm not using it now. There's some weaknesses, ladies and gentlemen. Crossing's back in FIFA 19. And with this formation, due to the fact that you want to be able to defend with it, we're going to have the fullbacks on stay back, right? So since we have the fullbacks on stay back, we have no width at all, to be honest. So this is intricate play, yet at this, but at the same time, very fast build up. Now, when I won my event, I actually played slow with it. But on FIFA 17, you weren't able to cross when a player did get past you down the wing. So when their winger or Lamb or Ram or something got past me on FIFA 17, they had to cut back. And this year, if you disrespect the cross, in my opinion, a player who's smart will say, screw you, I'm chipping that in, and someone's going to bag that header to the back of the net, and the game's over. And at that point, I actually need a haircut immediately, which I will get to. But anyway, we have the central player on stay back while attacking, leave the other 2. We want them to roam about. You know, we want our Hullits or Pogbas to be roaming around. Yeah, so in here, I guess for a smaller budget would be like an Kante, Makalele. Makalele goes for a little bit more. Okay, N'Golo Kante would be my ideal choice. We'd go with the Pogba on the left or right, and then we'd go with just a guy who can play with the ball a little bit, right? And then, of course, we have the Cam on stay forward because we want him to be close to our 2 strikers. We don't want to isolate our 2 strikers. They need support from that Cam. We need a nimble Cam. We don't need a powerhouse here. In this formation for the Cam, we need a nimble lad. A Lionel Messi. A Neymar Jr. A Mbappe could work. Mbappe as I call him. But anyway, that's about it for that. But I just warn you, there's no width. So if you're somebody... See, I'm telling you guys... If you ask yourself, right, I'm talking to you. I've got a question. Do you like to use the whole pitch? Not defensively, offensively. Do you like to really stretch your opponent out? If so, it's not for you because crossing's back. So, your strikers are going to make runs down the wing, if that makes sense, to help you out. But then, like, you're going to have to end up cutting back, and it's just... It is what it is. It was a fantastic formation in FIFA 17, even better in FIFA 16, even better in FIFA 15, would be the #1 in them 2 FIFAs. FIFA 17, I don't think it was the best. Even though I did win an event with it, I don't believe it was the best formation. But yeah, it's definitely still up there. It's there also if you're behind in a game, right? And you need to start YOLOing on constant pressure. This is a formation that fun 100% you could use. 100%, right? So anyway, that was an accent I put on, by the way, before somebody thinks that was my accent. But anyway, that is the 4-3-1-2. Nothing but good things to say. Honestly, I mean, when I see that formation, 4-3-1-2, I just think back of Paris straight away. And it's just nothing but good memories. So, Thank you to the 4-3-1-2 for everything you have done, but we have to move on. Adapt or perish. This is the saying that I always say. I've been around for a while now. I would have perished a long time ago because I've been around FIFA for... My first FIFA event was in FIFA 12. So I've been here for a while. So adapt or perish, and we're adapting year after year after year. And that's what I mean. It's gone down the pecking order in FIFA 19 now. 2 years later, it's gone down the pecking order. It's just straight facts I'm hitting you with. However, there'll be some of you that might love that formation. So give it a go. Moving on. That was the... Hang on, which one are we on? We got the 4-2-2, the 4-3-1-2. Yeah, we're on 3. Okay. Well, that was awkward. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so this one. This is... We're getting a bit... What's the word? We're getting a little bit... emotional, right? Of course, these are formations strictly on FIFA 19, hence why that 4-3-1-2 has gone down the pecking order. This formation would never have been used for myself. I think on FIFA 12, a 5-2-1-2 was quite good, and that's going a long way back. Other than that, this was just not anywhere near the list, but for me, I've done some great things. I qualified for this tournament I'm going to. This is what we qualified with. This formation on your screen, with this controller, right? We qualified with this formation, and this formation only. We beat unbelievable players, the best players in the world with it. So, yeah, 5-3-2. The instructions aren't actually that complicated. So we make sure the fullbacks are unbalanced. We want them. We don't want them to overbomb, because if we did, we'd put them on join the attack. But chill. We're not going that far ahead. But we want agile fullbacks. We want Marcelos. Right, we want people like that, Jordi Albas. Sandro is not going to work in this. We want Marcelos, Jordi Albas, even wingers at fullback. Honestly, if you can go a 3-5-2 and have your left mid, right mid, go left wing back and right wing back. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, 3 centre backs. I love 3 centre backs. It's just unbelievably. I don't know. You can rotate around with them, so that's the great part about it. We've got 3 centre mids. The great part about it as well. I've always felt sometimes you get outnumbered in midfield with 2 in midfield. And having 3, when they try, especially top players, they try to stretch you out. So your centre mids are constantly running to the opposite side of the pitch. When you have 2, it's like they both get stretched out and there's a gap in the middle. When you got 3, it's pretty good. So defensively, believe it or not, offensively, it's a bit of a juggernaut. You've got to be able to cross to use this formation. Just letting you know. So crosses get on this formation now. Unbelievable. Moving on. Oh yeah, the centre mid is stay back while attacking. The two strikers, don't put them on getting behind or anything. Default, because we don't want them isolated like the 4-3-1-2. We don't want that. They're isolated. They'll be isolated from the play, and we won't be able to do anything. So do not do that. That's the one thing. You would have thought I'd say getting behind, stay forward. No. Moving on one more time. Actually, by the way, I might be talking a little bit low. It's about 4 a.m. So apologies for the lack of supreme energy. But yeah, moving on to number 2. We're here, right? This is one of my personal favorites. I'm a very unique human being, right? Again, this is very similar to the 5-3-2. Just, I would say the great part about it is now our wing backs are obviously a bit further ahead, but more importantly, we get to play with agile players. So for me, perfect example for right mid would be Thierry Henry. Right, just hypothetically, tall, strong, fantastic finisher, fantastic vision as well, 2-footed player, strong as hell, pretty sure I've already said that, can whip a bad boy in. And this again, you've got to be able to cross a little bit. You could use this when you're losing, but I've been using this off the bat at some point in FIFA 19, and I think it's an unbelievable formation. But for this formation, guys, this is probably the only formation out of every single one you'll see where the instructions are very important, so pay attention. Get in behind, stay forward. Stay forward on the cam. Both CDMs, to stay back while attacking. Cut passing lanes is up to you, but make sure they're staying back while attacking. And then we've got come back on defense and get in behind, and the rest leave it as it is for the 2 wingers. The great part about that, it actually kind of turns into a 5 when you're defending. And then at the same time, they're bombing. So you need people with high stamina, Perisic's, Thierry Henry's, stuff like that. 2-way players, not necessarily just attackers. So Henry can defend, Perisic I'm pretty sure can defend pretty well. There's some examples I would use, but yeah. Again, Any type of style can fit this. Possession player, YOLO player. By YOLO, I mean like fast build up, fast paced, want to get from A to B in a hurry. Yeah, at the same time, you can keep the ball on this very well because you get to stretch them, as you can see. You've got the 3 centre backs and you've got 2 wingers, not next to the centre backs, further up. So you can really stretch your opponent out with this. And at the same time, you've got a bunch of goal hangers and things can get messy and you could see a lot of goals. Let me know what happens with that. Moving on. Number 1. I'm sorry, guys. This is the best formation on FIFA 19. It's straight facts I'm hitting you with. Best formation on FIFA 19. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. 4-2-3-1, right? I've just qualified for the second FUT Champions Cup because of it. I've only played in 2 of them and qualified in both of them, thankfully. I missed the other one. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I've just brought that up. But anyway, yeah, we qualified with this formation. Played, yeah, crazy hard games. I'd say this is the meta formation on this game. Fits any type of play style. I'd still say predominantly a possession player will enjoy this more. A guy who doesn't want to get from A to Z, A to B, yeah, you know what I mean, in a complete hurry. However, even a YOLO player, like Gorilla's, you know, using this formation and likes it, and he is definitely not a possession player, let me tell you that much for free. So that'll sum you up, that any type of style may like this. Now, these are my instructions. I think these are up for debate. The one thing that I wouldn't say is up for debate, fullback, stay back. Don't move. Don't you dare have them unbalanced, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're just going to be conceding a lot. The greatness of this formation is probably it'll be your best defensive formation, and depending on how, you've got to get used to the offense. The offense is very hard, actually, but you've got to get used to it. It's a lot of play time will get you onto this formation, but defensively, it'll be your best formation. Stay back while attacking on both CDMs. I've got the front cam, the middle cam, sorry, on stay forward, and the left and right just chilling. Now, I tried them all 3 on stay forward, and I ended up defending, you know, like that 4-2-4 thing that I said about the 4-2-2, and it was like, that's pretty pointless. Now, don't get me wrong, you can catch people on the counter-attack. When you're playing great players, you're just going to start getting sliced. If you don't get the counter-attack, you're going to get sliced, because you're just defending with 4 defenders and 2 centre mids. So, you need some help in the wings with your Lamb and Ram, which they don't give you if you got them on stay forward. So that's what I've got. Unbelievable formation. It would be my pick for you guys to try it out and let me know what you do. I think I've rambled on for quite a while in this video. 18 bloody minutes it's been recording for. Holy crap. Yeah, that is 100% 4-2-3-1, 4-3-1-2 are definitely top 5 formations. 5-3-2, 3-5-2 are my personal opinions. I think you should trust me. They're pretty sick. And then the 4-2-2, try it as well. The 4-2-2 is just like a 4-4-2. So if you want to use 4-4-2, 4-2-2 is very similar to it. But I've said what I've had to say. Hope you enjoyed the video. I would go on for a bit longer, but I've spoke for too much. I've got quite a few things to say. But I've got another video coming out. Best players in each position. Of course, we're going to do like the best players on the game in each position. But then I'm going to do a little budget best players in each position, and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, if you enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want new. Hopefully we can come back with a trophy, possibly, or a very good placement would be nice at this first LAN event. But let's be honest, I think everybody there is gunning for the chip, so we'll see who walks away with it. And yeah, till next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.